A single drop of rain hits the water. It vanishes in a second, but the circles, they go on and on and on. I stand beside the water, dark and deep, where all the ancient, quiet secrets sleep. The silver rain is falling from the gray, and washing all the footprints in the clay. I watch a single drop upon the glass and see the ghosts of yesterday go past. The circles widen out across the black, a heavy memory that pulls me back. It starts so small, a whisper in the mind, and touches every shore I left behind. Oh, the ripples travel far across the lake, a quiet little tremor in the wake. You threw and tore the still and silent glass apart. The water tries to settle and be still, but the memory is creeping down the hill. Ripples, endless ripples. They say that time will flatten out the wave and bring a quiet peace unto the grave. But every time I hear your spoken name, the water starts to tremble just the same. The surface looks so peaceful from the shore, but underneath the current is a war. The circles widen out across the black, a heavy memory that pulls me back. It starts so small, a whisper in the mind, and touches every shore I left behind. Oh, the ripples travel far across the lake, a quiet little tremor in the wake. You threw a heavy stone into my heart and tore the still and silent glass apart. The water tries to settle and be still, but the memory is creeping down the hill. Some people never really leave you. They just become a part of the water.
Oh, the ripples travel far across the lake. A quiet little tremor in the wake. Let the heavy stones sink deep into the heart. Let it tear the still and silent glass apart. The water will not ever be completely still. Let the memory come creeping down the hill. Ripples, watch the water, watch it move. Ripples.
These stones were here before the first kings were crowned. They will be here when the last of us are gone. Standing in this circle, you realize how brief a human life really is. The giants stand in circles in the mist, a heavy monument the earth has kissed. The granite pillars reaching for the gray, where ancient men would gather round to pray. I walk among the shadows of the tall and feel myself become so very small. The lichen crawls across the silent face, a slow and creeping master of the place. The worries of my little fleeting mind are scattered in the wind and left behind. This is ancient, older than the bone, a silent congregation of the stone. They watch the turning of 1,000 years and drink a river of the human tears. My heavy sorrow doesn't mean a thing inside the circle where the ancients sing. Ancient, the ancient I place my open hand upon the rock and step outside the ticking of the clock. I feel the
heavy heartbeat in the clay from everyone who walked this very way. We are a spark that flashes in the night, but they will stand forever in the light. The lichen crawls across the silent face, a slow and creeping master of the place. The worries of my little fleeting mind are scattered in the wind and left behind. This is ancient, older than the bone, a silent congregation of the stone. They watch the turning of 1,000 years and drank a river of the human tears. My heavy sorrow doesn't mean a thing inside the circle where the ancients sing.
Why do we carry such heavy burdens, when in 100 years the earth will forget our names anyway?
This is ancient, older than the bone, a silent congregation of the stone. Let them watch the turning of 1,000 years. Let the heavy grit drink thy human tears. I will leave my sorrow in the mystic ring and listen to the quiet song the ancients sing. Ancient,
Let it go. The stones remain. Ancient.
The world of men is full of noise, but out here, the blackbird speaks the truth, and the truth is quiet.
The raven sits upon the barren pine, a feather black as coal, an ancient sign. He tilts his heavy head and looks at me, a silent watcher of the mystery. We share the heavy quiet of the wood, where no one else has ever understood. The cities and the castles are a dream, lost in
inside the rushing of the stream. I do not need the faces of the crowd when I can hear the heavens speaking loud. This is solitude, a heavy, holy friend, waiting at the journey's bitter end. A quiet conversation with the stone, learning how to finally be alone. No more hiding, no more masks to wear, just the raven and the freezing mountain air. Solitude, solitude. He opens up his wings to catch the breeze and leaves the shadow of the ancient trees. He carries all my secrets to the sky without a single judgment or a lie. The animals, they do not ask for gold, they only ask for shelter from the cold. The cities and the castles are a dream, lost inside the rushing of the stream. I do not need the faces of the crowd when I can hear the heavens speaking loud. This is solitude, a heavy, holy friend, waiting at the journey's bitter end. A quiet conversation with the stone, learning how to finally be alone. No more hiding, no more masks to wear, just the raven and the freezing mountain air. Some call it lonely, I call it finally being awake. This is solitude, a heavy, holy friend, waiting at the journey's bitter end. Let the quiet conversation heal the bone. Let me find my peace in walking all alone. Leave the heavy, broken armor on the ground. In the silence, every answer can be found. Solitude, just the wind, just the sky, solitude.
valley is drowning in the deluge, but under the curve of this ancient bridge, the rain cannot touch me. The granite arch is heavy overhead, a quiet roof above a stony bed. I sit beneath the belly of the bridge and watch the storm go raging on the ridge. The curtain of the water falling down is washing out the colors of the town. I pull my tattered collar to my chin and listen to the howling of the wind. The world out there is violent and blind, but I have left the bitter war behind. I am sheltered in the shadow of the stone, sitting in the quiet and the cold alone. Let the heavy deluge flood the valley floor. I will not go walking in the rain no more, safe beneath the ancient curving dome. A weary wanderer has found a home, sheltered, quietly sheltered. I see the lightning flash across the gray and pity all the men upon the way, still fighting with the mud and with the pain, still trying to be masters of the rain. Sometimes the greatest courage you can show is knowing when to stop and let it go. I pull my tattered collar to my chin and listen to the howling of the wind. The world out there is violent and blind, but I have left the bitter war behind. I am sheltered in the shadow of the stone, sitting in the quiet and the cold alone. Let the heavy deluge flood the valley floor. I will not go walking in the rain no more, safe beneath the ancient curving dome. A weary wanderer has found a home. You cannot stop the storm, but you can always find a place to hide. I am sheltered in the shadow of the stone, sitting in the quiet and the cold alone. Let the heavy deluge flood the valley floor. I will lock the heavy invisible door. Let stone dial is warm from the sun, but the shadow is growing longer. It doesn't ask for permission, it just moves. I rest my fingers on the ancient stone where all the hours of the day are shown. The sun is dipping low into the trees and taking all the warmth upon the breeze. I watch the heavy shadow creeping past and know that nothing in the light can last. It doesn't make a sound upon the clay, it only sweeps the afternoon away. We try to hold the light inside our hand, but time is slipping through like heavy sand. Oh, the passing of the hours in the gray, the silent thief that steals the world away. You cannot bribe the shadow on the stone, it leaves every weary traveler alone. I watch the golden colors start to bend and make my peace with how the day will end. Passing, the quiet, heavy passing. I see the faces of the ones I knew inside the fading of the twilight blue. They had their moment shining in the sun before their little race was finally done. We are a brief and sudden spark of light before we are surrendered to the night. It doesn't make a sound upon the clay, it only sweeps the afternoon away. We try to hold the light inside our hand, but time is slipping through like heavy sand. Oh, the passing of the hours in the grave, the silent thief that steals the world away. You cannot bribe the shadow on the stone, it leaves every weary traveler alone. I watch the golden colors start to bend and make my peace with how the day will end. Don't fear the sunset, it is just the earth's way of telling us to rest. Oh, the passing of the hours in the grave, the silent thief that steals the world away. Let the heavy shadow stretch across the stone, let it guide the weary one the golden colors finally bend, and smile into the beauty of the end. Passing, the shadow falls, the day is done. Passing, the water is half frozen, but the reflection is clear. I look down, and I don't know the man looking back at me. I kneel beside the mirror in the clay, where half the frozen water melts away. A stranger's face is staring from the deep, with heavy eyes that have forgot to sleep. The lines of sorrow carved into the skin, a quiet map of everywhere I've been. I reach my hand to touch the icy glass, and watch the ghost of my mistakes go past. Silver frost is creeping on the edge, a broken promise and a broken pledge. This is the mirror of the winter tide, where all the bitter secrets cannot hide. I see the ruin that I tried to run, the heavy damage that the years have done, a quiet devastation in the cold, a story that was never meant to be told. The unforgiving mirror. I wanted to be made of shining gold, a hero in a story to be told. But looking at the reflection in the blue, I see the heavy things I had to do, the compromises and the silent lies are staring right back into my eyes. I reach my hand to touch the icy glass, and watch the ghosts of my mistakes go past. The silver frost is creeping on the edge, a broken promise and a broken pledge. This is the mirror of the winter tide, where all the bitter secrets cannot hide. can never lie to the water. This is the mirror of the winter tide, where all the bitter secrets cannot hide. Let me face the ruin that I tried to run. Let me own the damage that the years have done. I will break the quiet devastation of the cold. I will face the bitter story once told. The mirror, shatter the ice, forgive the face. Mirror.